How are you? Welcome back to my channel. So, this week I'm deciding to do something a little bit different, as you can see, judging by the amazing background. Most of that is not mine, by the way, just to clarify. So, I'm on a bit of a physical media craze at the moment. Like some of you may know, my boyfriend, Mr. Tino, he's all for physical media. That's all his behind me. I'm all for physical media, and it's kind of okay, it's not losing its touch, but there was a period that it seemed to be declining and it was all streaming, all digital. We don't want that. I thought this week it would be fun for me to show you guys my physical media collection. Would like to once again clarify, most of that behind me is not mine. Now, I would like to preface this by saying that I started this collection when I was really small. Yes, majority of it is kids' movies and kids' stuff, but who the fuck cares? I own them, they're mine. I've started collecting these since I was maybe 5 or 6, so you know what? Don't judge me, and a lot of the stuff that I have isn't being made anymore. And you know what? Fight me. I don't have to explain myself to you guys. I thought it would just be a fun video for me to show you guys what I have and just explain the sentimental value behind it. And also would like to point out, don't come for me if the lighting is bad as in this video. You have no idea what I had to go through to get the lighting to look like this, okay? I had to drag our bin all the way over here just so I can place my ring light on it. It's not a good time. It is like nearly midnight by the time of recording this, so you know what? Don't come for me. I'm tired. Anyways, let's get straight into it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, majority of my collection is actually the early 2000s classic Barbie movies, but I'm gonna go through I'm just gonna go through all of them regardless, because I actually am very proud of all the stuff that I have, because, you know, like I said, these aren't being made anymore, so you know what, they're actually really hard to come by. So for me to have the amount that I have is actually pretty impressive. But yeah, starting off, this is, I remember getting this. This was like, okay, I got these two together. The two very first ones that I got were actually two of the earliest ones actually. Barbie in the Nutcracker, oh my god, the glare is insane, and Barbie of Swan Lake. As you can see, these are very well loved. The covers are very much faded, but then again, I was born in 2003 and I got these in like maybe 2009, but before that, who knows, who's to say. But yeah, very well loved. Covers are a bit faded, but like, you know, these are still the original discs and everything on the inside, because they are not scratched whatsoever, because I actually took care of my fucking Barbie movies, which I'm very proud of. And like, these movies, I will say, I love these movies so dearly, specifically these two, because they are based off ballets, and these are the movies that like made me go into ballet and stuff, and like they made me aware of like the stories of like the classic ballets and stuff. And you know what, I'm very grateful for that, because I've come to realise at the big age of fucking 21, okay, a little bit before that, but not everyone knows the stories of like, you know, the classic ballets, Nutcracker, Swan Lake, you know, Sleeping Beauty, all that stuff. No one, okay, not no one, but like majority of people don't know. It's not general knowledge. This sounds like it's falling apart, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, it's because of these movies I know those stories, and I'm very grateful that Barbie actually taught me. So you know what, these are the first two I ever got, and very near and dear to my heart. Okay, next to this one is a double feature of Barbie Rapunzel and Barbie the Princess and the Pauper. I will say I did have a singular copy of Rapunzel for the longest time, but it being very well loved, the disc ended up being scratched. But when I was in Germany with my boyfriend, like maybe last year or like 2 years ago. I'm not entirely sure. I can't really remember. There's wires all over the floor and I'm standing on them and it's hurting my feet. But I got this one in Germany because I didn't own Princess and the Pauper and I needed a new copy of Rapunzel anyways, so it was a win-win. And like, it's a cute like box set of the two. The lighting is not doing this justice, but yeah, too bad. Okay, not too bad, but like, you know, titles are in German, but we're not going to talk about that. But like, it's really nice that I had like a double feature of them, and you know what, I needed them both anyways, so win-win. Coming up next, I say as if I'm like fucking announcing it on TV like an ad break or whatever, is my original copy of Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. I don't know if you could see, but like the cover is like super sparkly and stuff, and the first Barbie movie with 3D, and it included 4 pairs of 3D glasses. I unfortunately lost these, but yeah, I remember owning this movie, it coming with the 3D glasses. It's really shitty paper 3D glasses, but like the red and the blue lenses. But it did that ever really work? I do not think that ever worked. But yeah, I remember loving this to pieces. It's like actually a really good Christmassy movie, and I might actually watch this month because you know what? It deserves some love. It's filled with snow. It's snowing outside at the moment. It's November. Why does Ireland have snow in November? Usually we get it in March. I don't know what's going on. Global warming's scary. I want to watch this movie. It fills me with hope. It's magical. The colours are stunning. And you know what? Definitely one of the best Barbie movies like ever. I'm pretty sure this is the first Barbie movie that wasn't an adaptation of something. Yeah, this is like the first Barbie movie that was original and that wasn't an adaptation of something. So you know what? For nothing else, it's worth a watch by that much. But yeah, look at it. It's so stunning. Love it. Also, love interest. If you love a sexy, sarcastic man. I remember, this is like, for some reason, I don't remember watching these like in order. Like, I remember getting Nutcracker and Swan like as my first ever Barbie movies, but I remember this one the most, Barbie as the Island Princess. I remember this being like one of my first as well. Like, I never got them in order. Like, I definitely got Nutcracker and Swan Lake first, but I think this is the next one I got. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, this is back when like the classic covers were like the dresses were like super sparkly and stuff. I don't know if you could tell because of the lighting, but oh, it's stunning. Why is there an Italian sticker on this?
Huh?
Baby Kiki, what the fuck were you doing? But yeah, love this movie. Bangers of songs, yeah, all original songs, musical, 9 songs. Love that for her, you know. There's a sing-along poster inside. Hello? I don't remember any of this, what the fuck, but yeah. Love this movie. Hate that godforsaken elephant. All the Barbie fandom can agree with me. But yeah, but I'm telling you, like, most of these are Barbie movies, and I'm not sorry. This, the next one, cult classic, fan favorite, Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. You could definitely see the shine on her dress there. This is definitely one of the movies that really got me into dancing and ballet and stuff, because like, you know, the mocap goes crazy and the dancing looks incredible. It's a lovely story, and there's just like, oh, just the box is so pretty and the artwork and everything. Oh, they really don't do kids movies like these anymore. Like, I'm holding on to these till the day I fucking die. Like, I'm showing my kids these, boy or girl, doesn't fucking matter. They're getting shown these. They're not getting shown Cocomelon. Judge me if you want. I don't care. They're getting shown these because, like, you know, it's culture. It's teaching them, like, you know, ballet, all that fun stuff, other parenting stuff that they should know. But yeah, I'm just going through my collection. What am I talking about? I don't know. It's late. But yeah, really deep and fun memories like with this one. I just remember dancing around my room and all that stuff with this movie. I remember they used to show like the Barbie movies on like Nick Jr. and stuff when I was small. Like, there'd be like an event where they'd just be like, yeah, Barbie movies on now. There's a whole weekend like it's Barbie on repeat. Like, why did Nick do that? But yeah, it's just, I don't know, stunning. I love the original covers as well. Like, I don't know what they did. Like, I think they like remastered the covers in like the 2010s or something. They like yassified them and they made them look super cartoony. They didn't make them look like the dolls anymore. I have like one of the newer ones in my collection as well, but I don't know, they yassified them or something, and I'm not a big fan of it. But yeah, what's my next? Next I have the Fairytopia trilogy. Again, all original boxes, very proud of that. As you can see, I fucking drew on this as a kid. Don't ask me why I did it. I know, shoot me, I'm annoyed at myself that I did this actually. Was never really a fan of like the first Fairytopia movie much. Like, I don't know what it was. I guess, not that it was boring, I guess it just wasn't for me, which is kind of annoying because, you know, the gayest trilogy known to man, as I mentioned in our podcast. But yeah, was never really a huge fan of this one, as you can tell by me fucking drawing on it. That's probably what it was. Yeah, then followed by Mermaidia. Obviously, stunning cover, stunning back. You know, not drawn on. We love that. And then Magic of the Rainbow, new movie for spring 2007. I was 4. I was 4 when this came out. Like, holy shit. Yeah, a thing about my Magic of the Rainbow, this is not like the original disc. Like, it's exactly the same as the original disc, but for some reason, I don't know how this happened. Again, stupid kid, so it could have been anything. This, I remember this part here, like right by her wing, somehow that broke and a chunk was just missing from the disc, so I couldn't watch it for the longest time. I have since found it in a secondhand shop and I put it in here, so yeah, stunning. But like, all these movies are fucking, they're so old, and I'm just like 2007, I was 4 when this came out, and somehow I still have my hands on it. It's weird because Nutcracker was 2001, 2 years before I was born, so like, it's actually just like mind-blowing. It's definitely not mind-blowing, but to me, it's like so weird how like, obviously these things existed before I was born, but like, I have like most of these, like nearly all of them actually. I have nearly all the classic ones, and like, you know, since I was so young when they were coming out, it's just like bizarre to me that like I own like nearly all of them when I was like too young to understand what they were upon release. Do you get what I'm saying? Whatever. The next one was definitely my favorite. Like I mentioned it in our podcast, Having Notions podcast. Go subscribe. We are on Spotify. Yes, we missed a lot. We missed the episode this week, but you know, things are hard to get at the moment. It's a miracle I'm actually able to record videos at the moment, but we're not going to talk about that. This one was definitely like my favorite growing up. Barbie and the Diamond Castle. Definitely one of the gayest Barbie movies, as I mentioned in the podcast. I'm gonna keep name dropping the podcast, no shame, don't care, lol. But yeah, again, stunning artwork at the front with the sparkles and stuff, and the back is like super cute. It's another musical, original songs, we love that. Yeah, I don't know, just, but yeah, very happy to own this. Original disc, I'll say like what's the original disc and what isn't the original disc, because I remember which ones I've broken, which ones I've scratched, and which one I have to replace. But yeah, original disc, super happy with it, even though the disc is like dirty, but that's just because it was very well loved. So, because like there was a period I watched this like every day before going to bed. I was obsessed with this movie. It's just like, what the fuck. Barbie Mariposa, this is definitely like my favorite Barbie movie like ever, but problem. First of all, things broken. Second of all, this is missing. I have no idea where it's gone. Like, I know I have it somewhere, whether it's at my parents' house, it's somewhere. It's definitely in another DVD box somewhere in my house. I have no idea where it's gone, and I've yet to find another one. It was in our local like Kex or CEX, if you know. I think it's actually pronounced sex, but I don't want to say like, oh yeah, I'm going to the sex shop to get a movie. No, I call it Kex because it's spelled CEX. They had it in Kex last year, and I was like, oh yeah, I have that one at home. I don't need it. Then I went and realized I didn't have, then I went back and it was gone. That is the trouble with these movies. They can be there one day and gone the next, because I'm trying to completely complete my collection, including the newer ones, and it's going very difficult. This is one I need. This is the one I need to complete, like, the classic ones. I think I'm missing maybe one or two others, but I have the box, but I don't have the disc, and I hope to God one day it appears there again. This I got fairly recently. I found it in Kex. This is what I mean by like the yassified cover. Like, it's super cartoony. Like, compare this to Mariposa. Like, they're yassified and I don't like it. Am I crazy? Probably, but I'm picky. But I'm very happy I own this one now, because I didn't own this one as a kid. This is like a recent purchase. I got this like a couple weeks ago. Super cheap. Not really, but yeah, it's amazing Christmas movie. Me and my boyfriend watched it actually the other day, and like, it's a really good adaptation of the original Christmas Carol tale. Again, Barbie movies, like, you know, teaching kids about like classic literature, classic ballets, like all that stuff. Like, these movies are a great like stepping stone, and I'm so happy I grew up with these. Am I qualified to talk about this? Probably not, but we're here. But yeah, very happy I have it. This is one of the newer ones that I got, but like, again, not a fan of the yassified cover, but beggars cannot be choosers. Next, we have Barbie Thumbelina. I really do not like this movie. I really don't like this one. Like, I like the story, but I don't know, it just wasn't my favorite. Like, it took me ages to get my hands on this one as a kid, because it's just one of those ones that, like, you know, I don't know, it was just hard for me to get, and like, I had to convince my parents to get it for me. Finally got it. This movie makes me say eat the rich. So yeah. That's all there really is to say about it. I think this is the original. Yes, this is the original box and everything that I got for this one. So yeah, nothing else really special about it. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of the Barbies. There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. There's 6 left. I have Mermaid Tale 1 and 2. This is a 3-pack with like all the mermaid movies. There's Mermaid Tale 1 and 2, and there's also Mermaidia. I got this one in Germany once again because, you know, pack of 3 DVDs. Who am I to say no? Because I'm pretty sure I needed to replace Mermaidia. Yeah, Mermaidia is missing out of this because I had to replace it just because it was just really scratched or something happened to it. But now I have Mermaid Tale 1 and 2. And so, you know what? It was an absolute win when I got this. Titles are in German. Who cares? I got them. This is original. No. Okay, I lie. This one was originally my sister's. She loved it to pieces. She watched it like all the time. Ended up getting super scratched. So I had to replace this one entirely. Found it in Kex once again. This is where I'm getting all of these movies because, you know, secondhand's usually the only way to go when it comes to these. But yeah, love it. It has like the classic look still. It's kind of cartoony, but it's not like in a bad way. This is kind of when they made the switch to like the cartoony-er vibe, but it still looks good. Like, this one looks really good. So yeah, I love this. I love this movie. It's a real girl boss movie. Feminist literature. Probably. This Fashion Fairy Tale secondhand. A lot of, because I never owned these as a kid. Never ever. Secondhand, Kex once again. I'm literally on the hunt. Like, every time I'm in the city, I go into Kex just to see if they have a new one. Like, it's actually becoming a sport. But yeah, Fashion Fairy Tale, we love to see it. I have such fond memories of the next one. This is Barbie: A Perfect Christmas, secondhand Kex. I had the original one at home, but again, it was my sister's favourite. My sister is 7 years younger than me, so, you know, big age difference. She didn't know how to take care of like discs and stuff. So she watched it over and over again and actually ended up scratching the ever-loving shit out of it. So I had to buy it again. But finding this in the shop and seeing it, buying it, and sending a picture of it to my sister, like, hey, look what I got. She's like, oh my god, what the fuck? But yeah, this is where they really started to fall off. Like, this is the last, like 2012 is kind of when, oh my god, I still have the receipt in there, is when they kind of started to fall off and like the quality kind of took a dive. But we're not going to talk about it. We're not here to compare apples and oranges, the old ones to the new ones, even though I am still trying to buy all the new ones, even though I'm not going to like them. But yeah, moving on. Now, I actually got this in Golden Discs, which this is brand new, not in a secondhand store at all. I got this Barbie 6 movie collection. It's the Dancing Princess collection specifically. Now, like, there's a reason why I got this. It has 12 Dancing Princesses, Island Princess, Barbie and the Nutcracker, Barbie and the Pink Shoes, Barbie Magic of the Rainbow, and Barbie the Princess of the Pop Star. I needed a new Magic of the Rainbow anyway, so I was like, cool, need that. And I also didn't own Barbie and the Pink Shoes or Princess and the Pop Star, so that's 3 out of the 6 movies that I'm going to use that I didn't own already. The rest, just backups, even though I don't see any reason why I'm going to need backups, but you can never be too sure. Also, pisses me off, this Barbie like dress thing is from Princess Charm School. Princess Charm School is not included. Clearly they did not think about this, and that annoys me. We're almost done with the Barbie movies, I promise. Next one was a gift for my birthday from my best friend, Barbie and the Secret Door. Again, Kex, because where else are we going to get these? This one I watched. I really do not like this movie. It's, I don't know, there's just something about it. They made the switch and this is when they really began to decline in quality. If you like this movie, well and good for you, not shaming, but it's just not my favourite. I prefer all the other ones that I showed. Now, this one isn't a movie, but I can't remember how I own this. I think it came with like my Barbie and the Diamond Castle Liana doll from when I was small. Pretty sure I got it for Christmas, but I think it came with this. Barbie, Sing Like a Star, Learn to Sing DVD. I'm a terrible singer. Maybe I'll pop this in and I'll actually try it and I'll be the next Ariana Grande, who's to say. But yeah, this is a real find. They definitely do not make this anymore, so I'm cherishing this for the rest of my life. And would you believe that's all the Barbie movies I own? Now, next aren't Barbie movies, but they are just like random kids movies. Next 2 movies, I made it a point, since I'm collecting all the Barbie movies, I thought it'd be fun to start collecting the Monster High movies. I currently have 3. The ones that I have are Monster High Scaris, City of Frights, Monster High Ghouls Rule, and just the other day, as some of you may have seen on my YouTube shorts, I got, if I could find it,
12 seconds later.
I got Monster High Frights camera action with the price tag still on it. So yeah, that's me starting off my collection of Monster High movies. Can't wait to watch them all because I haven't seen all of them. I've only seen some of them. So yeah, this will be a lot of fun to go on a little adventure of. Next few movies are just kind of miscellaneous ones. I have my DVD of Hocus Pocus. Fucking love this movie. Favorite Halloween-y movie, and like, you know, I saw it in cinemas recently because they were re-showing it in October around Halloween. Saw it on the big screen. Best night ever. I also have my original copy of Coraline, which includes 3D version and 4 pairs of 3D glasses again because we were still in that craze. Here's the normal version, that's the 3D version. Never watched it in 3D version because, you know, it would just never fucking work. But yeah, saw it in cinemas twice when they were re-showing it because mix up with the tickets, thought we can go one day. My boyfriend couldn't go, so I went with my sister, and then I saw it with my boyfriend then 2 days later. I've seen enough of this movie for the next year. Next one I got in Germany. I'm a huge fan of the How to Train Your Dragon like franchise. Like, I've seen all the movies, I've watched the TV shows. This is season 1 of the Cartoon Network DreamWorks Dragons Riders of Berk. I'm so happy I own this. I need to get the other seasons because I know there's a second season. Maybe there's a season 3. I'm not too sure. Then there's like 7 seasons of the Netflix show. Obsessed with that show. It's a great bridge between the first and the second movie. But yeah, super excited that I own this, and I can't wait to go and get more. Now we're moving on to box sets. Now I don't own many box sets, but the ones that I do, they do mean a lot to me. First box set I have is the 3-movie collection of the Disney's Descendants franchise. Now, this franchise meant so much to me as a teenager. I watched it when I was like 13, and then I became obsessed with it, and I was waiting for all the movies to come out. I watched these movies like every day, I'm not joking. I had it recorded on the TV because, you know, didn't own physical copy. I watched it every day after my homework while my parents were gone, when I was meant to be studying, even though it's fine. I dyed my hair purple multiple times, dyed it pink multiple times. Probably going to dye my hair again because of these movies, but it altered my brain chemistry, and I'm so happy that I own it because it just means so much to me. Next box set is a super pretty one. It is my box set of the Twilight Saga. I'm sorry, look at this. It's so stunning. It has all 5 movies. Obsessed with it. I'm just so happy I own it. I got it for like such a bargain as well, and never letting this go. I love the Twilight movies. They're such a guilty pleasure. I didn't watch them until I was 16, even though they were all the rage when I was younger, and you know, just watching them at the right age, it again altered my brain chemistry. I went from Disney Descendants every day to watching Twilight every other day, and you know what? Big glow up. I need to read the books. One day I'll read the books. The next things that I have, they truly are an amazing find. Like, I'm never going to find these again. I saw these in Kex, I think it was 2 months ago. I have the entire Avatar The Last Airbender series. I have the complete book 1 collection, book 2, and book 3. Like, look at the covers, they are amazing. But I always thought it was called Avatar The Last Airbender, like the entire show, but this one, like book 1 and 2, it's called Avatar The Legend of Aang, and then season 3 is Avatar The Last Airbender. Was it always like that, or did they change it? Because I swear when it was on TV it was always Avatar The Last Airbender. But yeah, never gonna find this again. I got them for such a steal. I swear it came about to maybe like €8 for all 3. Like, who am I to say no? But this is definitely the best thing in my collection, like, so far. I'm definitely going to find more. Always hunt in secondhand stores because they all have real finds. So yeah, some of you guys may have seen already that I made a YouTube short the other day about it was like a mini DVD haul, but I'm just going to show you guys anyways here. I got 3 things. I got the Monster High Frights camera action, but there's 2 other things I also got. I got Shrek the Halls for $1.50, the Shrek Christmas special that we actually watched earlier on, and it has a shit ton of bonus content. I'm super happy that I got this for €1.50. Like, holy shit. And like the Shrek the Halls, it's a lot of fun. Like, it's such a feel good like Christmas movie, and you know what, I'm very happy that I got my hands on it. And speaking of feel good Christmas specials, I mentioned how I love the How to Train Your Dragon series. I got the DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon Christmas special, Gift of the Night Fury. It also comes with the Book of Dragons short, which I love. I love these so much. They were on Netflix for like the longest time, but I'm so happy that I finally have it to own, to have, to hold. It just, I'm so lucky that I managed to get my hands on this, because me and my boyfriend, we want to watch a load of Christmas specials in November and December just to get in the mood, and this was always on the list for me, and I was so scared they might have taken it off Netflix. They might have, I don't know, I haven't checked, but I own it now, so they can't take it away from me. So yeah, that's my entire DVD collection. It's only going to get bigger, and I will definitely record hauls for you guys in the future. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you've seen anything that I have that you guys might like or are jealous of, or if there's anything that I'd like that you guys have. Just let me know. Do you guys collect? Do you not collect? Please let me know. I'd love to know. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here and like my vibe, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button to be notified when I decide to grace the internet my presence again. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, they'll be down in the description, and don't forget to follow our podcast. There is new episodes every Monday usually, but things are a bit hectic at the moment, so episodes might be all over the place. They might be out on Mondays, they might be out on Wednesdays, who's to say? There's a lot going on. It's exam season for me. I'm full-time in college, my boyfriend works full-time. We're trying to get content out for you guys, but I'll still be making videos every week, whether it's videos like this, or YouTube Shorts, or TikTok, because I will be posting on TikTok tomorrow, probably before and after this video goes up. So I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye! I need to do more videos standing up. I feel like I have a lot more energy when I'm standing up.